is focused on. We're in Dallas, Texas for our 2025 planning meeting for our sales team. We've got about 25 salespeople here that have been here for, on average, less than 6 months. So we're really just scaling it up. They've been in there with a sales trainer the last few hours, a guy named Lee Sauls, who has a lot of experience training sales teams. And I'm going to go spend a couple of hours with them now, give them a little update on where we are. So we'll see you in there.
I know what a lot of you are thinking. Lee, I've been in sales 15, 20 years. I've heard it constantly. You're only as good as your last sale. That may be what you've heard, but that is the worst counsel ever given to salespeople. What it says is celebrate yesterday. Don't worry about tomorrow.
I spent the last decade or so building this business to where it is today. And like, how are we going to get from where we are today to what I call the world's leading indoor air quality company, which is what is my mission that I have now blasted to the world to let everybody know that I'm going to build the world's leading indoor air quality company. Go as deep as you want on any subject. You can tell me all the reasons why you're not able to sell, and I can refute them if you like. So you can.
I'm Wes Amon. I'm VP of Sales for Filter by Business, and I have a team right now of 26. We primarily do outside sales, B2B, selling to schools, governmental entities, healthcare.
Basically, any building that moves air, or anybody that's responsible for a building that moves air, is an ideal target for you.
One of the great things about this kind of meeting is they get to spend time with each other, create trust amongst each other, and when they go home, if Ted has a question about something, he knows he can just reach out to Steven really quick and get the answer. In addition to the new products and growing the team, we can grow our speed to be productive faster.
One thing I've learned is that when you're starting something new and you're trying to compete with like established players, you don't have the institutional knowledge that those players have in the beginning. And it takes a lot longer to get that institutional knowledge than you like to think. But once you build that, then that becomes a real asset, and it's much easier to then scale on top of that. So what are you most excited for next year in 2025?
I'm excited about growing the business from 14 million this year to 24 million next year or thereabouts.
24. Oh, I thought 23 was your target.
23.
We have them on record for 24. We'll use this in the New Year's episode.
The importance of prioritizing B2B orders over retail orders.
It's not an either or thing though, regardless of the size of the order in the B2B world, to get it out in under 48 hours. If it's a smaller order, to get it out under 24, but that is not at the expense of a retail order. So that's where I take the issue with it. It's like yes, I agree with you, that is very important, and we're working towards that.
How do you stay grounded in those principles and values that your grandfather taught you and obviously exemplified?
It's so easy, I know, for me to say, oh, it's not about the money, but it really isn't for me. I mean, like, if it was about the money, I would behave in a very different way than I do. And so I'm very much fueled by that, by that larger vision. And I've really, and part of the reason I've done this whole YouTube thing and starting to document it is to hold myself accountable to that vision, actually, because I'm saying, okay, I want to do this big thing. I'm really excited for the future, and it's why I wake up every day and grind hard to make it happen. So I appreciate your kind words.
I've watched your prior videos and the step-by-step processes that you've built in the manufacturing of the air filters. So many organizations, they have that regimented way that they manufacture. Then you can look at the sales side and it's the wild, wild west. Same thing. There should be a process, there should be a system. We should be gauging effectiveness and performance. Same concept on the operations side that you apply to the sales, and so few companies actually take those steps.
From my perspective, what makes it so hard in sales is it's such a people-driven process, right? I mean, so like really, your sales is only as good as your salespeople. And then of course, a consistent process for them to follow, but the X factor is still those people at the end of the day.
Absolutely.
And so that's what makes it so tricky from my perspective.
I use this metaphor of a doctor's office. Doctor's office is the most efficient business. Everybody stays in their lane, and it's all geared towards what the doctor does. The doctor's the only one who can see patients, the only one that can diagnose. Everyone there is a support function of that. So if you say the salesperson is a doctor here, their minutes are the most valuable to produce revenue for the company. Then I need support functions. You need the nurse, you need the receptionist to maximize the minutes that they have to sell.
having gone through 2 failed attempts at setting, or maybe even 3 failed attempts at setting up sales teams, I was really